Good afternoon. Today will be a reading for you all, a little bit of guidance for the week ahead, shall we say. I shall be using these cards, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by the lovely Colette Baron Reed. Rather surreal and a nice lot of fancy stuff in there, so let's see what they've got in store for us, shall we? Please like and subscribe if you find this video useful, and share it as well, get the message out there. We've got a lofty 17 subscribers. It would be lovely to have. Get 20 for stars, shall we? Slowly grow this process. As always, lovely to have you on board. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Enough of the waffle. Crack on. 3 cards coming up. 1. I'm going to go for 2 there, actually. Yep, and you're calling out to me. There we go. As you see, it's very scientific. And they're the cards that came. Number 1. The Web Weaver. Very interesting. I don't normally look at the words. I'm cheating there. But it's kind of like, see where she's coming from there. This for me tells me, if you're going to make, for example, a jumper, it doesn't just magically appear. Well, I suppose it does if you order it on Amazon Prime, but in the old days you had to make your own. And this is kind of what it's showing me. It's showing me like a strand. That strand on its own, pretty pointless, isn't it? You know, ain't going to do nothing. You've got to put the strand into something, into a pattern, into a, like I say, the Web Weaver, making your patterns come alive. So for me, this tells me that if you've got like ambitions, they've got a new moon coming up as well, now's a good time to start, like, you know, making them things come alive, start making those plans, start really getting busy and start thinking, okay, this is what I want to do, and okay, got the idea, that's the strand. Now I need to make a pattern out of it. I need to make something of substance. So now is the time to put that into process. So, you know, it's like doing, if you're running a business, running your marketing and all that sort of thing, getting like a product, shall we say, putting it out there and putting your own strength. And I always say, be individual. Don't just follow the crowd. Have a little bit of individuality to take your ideas forward. I will read the words. What we got: synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Yeah, I'm still where I'm going from, to be honest with you. But we'll bear those words in relation, because obviously to some they may resonate, but that's not the message I'm giving. For me, it's making things come alive, get out there and bring it forth. Okay, number 2 on the agenda: the sacred union, partnership or romance. Okay, so what we got going on here? Well, we're coming up Valentine's Day, aren't we? So it's just kind of like a reaffirming, if you've got a partner in your life or whatever, why did you get together in the first place? You know, sometimes people kind of drift apart a little bit as things go on, but there was a reason you was put together, and it's kind of just remembering why. I mean, of course you've got the option to say, okay, it's perhaps not the way I'm quite what I expected, but you know, go back and see like why you came together in the first place. And it's like, and for those who've been married for years and years, it's like obviously like renewing vows and something like that. I just always remember that people come together for a reason, and going forward with that and just building on it. And it's like, you know, it makes you stronger in the end. It really does. That's what I'm getting there. A little bit of trust, just letting go of ambitions. Sort of like not ambitions. That's the wrong word actually. Expectation, release expectation or obligation. We don't want that, because that's duty, that's kind of like worry and stuff like that. That can cause a bit of little friction there. So yeah, it's just like remembering why you got together, building it, take it forward. That's what I got for you there. And finito, the final one. Hello, prison waif again. She's coming up, this one. This is a mental prison. This is in the mind, I feel. Okay, we have to be very careful, because what will happen, it's very easy to go into a dark place. It really is. If especially this time of year, you know, to get the old SAD, seasonal affective disorder, whatever it's called, and we feel it sometimes we get trapped inside. And what happens? It's all right being all lovely and light. It's great to be that, but it's very easy to fall down and basically get the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it can crush you. If you're not careful, it can crush you. So it is kind of like pushing that away and just refusing to take on stuff. You know, taking stuff on, because people will try and put stuff on you. Sometimes you've got to say like, no, thank you, I'll step away, and it's like, It was the old Samson when he used to push the pillars away, didn't he? You know, eventually he manages it, but it's a hell of a cost. So it is just not taking other people's stuff and trying to stay in your light body. You know, we got a dense energy about us, but try to stay light, try to stay positive, try to stay, yeah, it's okay, things come our way. And it's not easy, because we get stuff and it's very easy to say, oh, I'm not bothering. Apathy wins. You don't want to fall into the trap of apathy. In positivity, find a way and really big yourself up. Big yourself up, know that you're good at what you do. So just go through that again, the web weaver, make your things happen, make it happen, put a little bit of substance there. Sacred union, remembering why people got together in the first place and building on it and going forward. And finally, the prism wave, which is just like I say, don't be crushed, keep yourself light, fluffy. I know it sounds a bit funny because people say, oh yeah, light and fluffy reading. That's exactly what I want you to be, light and fluffy, not heavy and serious and standing like this and thinking, the weight of the world is upon me. We don't. There is a time and a place for that. Some people that's great for them, but sometimes it can really drain you. So don't get drained, be light, be fluffy. On that word, bye bye.